Have you ever felt stuck? Like you're trying hard, but not really moving forward?
I was there once too.
Until I made a few crucial shifts. Not in my environment, not in my routine, but in my mindset.
In this video, I'm going to share the 5 mindset shifts that made me unstoppable, based on psychological science and real practical change. These aren't motivational quotes. They're mental rewiring strategies supported by cognitive and behavioral research.
We're always told to set goals.
But here's the truth. Goals don't change behavior. Identity does.
According to behavioral scientist James Clear, the most effective way to build lasting change is to focus on who you want to become, not just what you want to achieve.
For example, instead of saying, I want to run a marathon, say, I am a runner.
Your actions will begin to align with that identity because the brain seeks consistency between beliefs and behavior.
Psychologically, this taps into cognitive dissonance.
When our actions don't align with our self-image, we feel discomfort. So we adjust, usually by changing our behavior to match our identity.
This shift from chasing results to embodying the identity was the first domino that transformed my life.
It sounds simple, but it's profound.
Changing one word altered my emotional response to everyday tasks.
Instead of saying, I have to work out, or I have to finish this report, I started saying, I get to.
Psychologists call this cognitive reframing, a technique rooted in cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT.
By altering the language we use, we shift our perception. Suddenly, working out wasn't a burden, it was a privilege. Writing reports? A chance to improve. This small linguistic shift retrains the reticular activating system, the brain's attention filter, to focus on opportunity, not obligation.
As simple as it sounds, this mindset made me grateful, more energized, and more resilient.
One of the biggest breakthroughs came when I let go of needing everything to be perfect. Perfectionism is often disguised as ambition, but psychologically, it's tied to fear of failure and low.
According to research from the University of Bath, perfectionism is linked to increased anxiety, depression, and burnout.
The shift? I began celebrating process over outcome.
Instead of asking, was it perfect, I started asking, did I show up? Did I improve 1% today?
Psychologist Carol Dweck refers to this as the growth mindset, believing that abilities are developed through effort and learning.
Progress became my measure. Progress became my measure.
And ironically, that made me perform better because I was no longer paralyzed by the fear of not getting it exactly right.
We all wait for motivation.
But here's the hard truth. Motivation is unreliable. Systems are not. Neuroscience tells us that habits are formed in the basal ganglia, a part of the brain that thrives on consistency, not intensity.
Instead of trying to get motivated to work out, I built a system. Same time, same place, same trigger.
No decision-making required.
Productivity expert James Clear puts it best. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems.
By shifting from emotional highs to structured systems, I took back control. I became consistent, and consistency breeds results.
This one was personal.
For years, I measured my success by likes, praise, or approval. But psychology tells us that extrinsic motivation, like money or recognition, is fragile.
When those rewards disappear, so does motivation.
What's more powerful? Intrinsic motivation, driven by meaning, purpose, and autonomy.
Self-determination theory. We thrive when we feel competent, connected, and in control. I stopped asking, will they like it? I started asking, is this aligned with who I am and what I believe in?
That shift didn't just make me more fulfilled. It made me unshakable.
These shifts weren't overnight. They took time, intention, and effort.
But once they clicked, everything changed.
And remember, the most powerful change doesn't happen around you. It happens within you.
If this video helped shift something in you, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs it today.
Until next time, keep growing,
keep shifting, and keep becoming unstoppable.